2020 seems years long. I talked to a neighbor the other day that told me he didn't want to celebrate New Year's. He wanted to shove 2020 out the door and slam it. I think we can all relate to that. It's been a difficult and challenging year for us all. A global pandemic which has claimed far too many lives, which has seriously affected the health and mental state of first responders. Dealing with it, global recession, massive unemployment. People need hugs, which are very healing, but they can't get them. Normally, this time of year, you see a scrum of people out there running about, powered by guilt, trying to prove to one another how much they care for one another by going out and buying things. But we can't safely do that this year. Until we've been able to inoculate everyone with a vaccine, the only way we can protect one another is to practice social distancing. So online shopping is frantic, and delivery times for packages is crazy. And people are freaking out because this pandemic interferes with their usual rituals of getting together in person to celebrate the season. So, thinking back, I remember all the gatherings that I've attended in which what we gave to each other was each other and not physical things. The Order of Paladins has a Yule ritual in which the Grand Master starts by handing a lighted candle to one of the squires, knights, or masters, and then turns to the person who's holding the light and tells them what you think of them, what they mean to us, how we love them, how we care for them, and this goes around the circle where every squire, knight, and master does the same and tells the person holding the candle these things, how they feel. It's a large group, it takes some time to do, but it's time well spent. And within the order we have this rating system. 1, 2, 3, 4 tissues or no mascara, and this is definitely a no mascara event. But do you see what I mean? Instead of trying to visit somebody in person, try to fool them into thinking that you really care for them, even though you haven't called them in months because you've given them this thing. Give them yourself. Rather than spending hours driving around in traffic jams and risking your health waiting through crowds in malls, trying to get things to eventually throw at somebody, take that same time, contact that person with Skype or Zoom or WhatsApp or whatever you want to use and engage. Tell them what you are experiencing and thinking. Give yourself to friends and family. Give yourself to the community, like I'm doing right here. This is part of the service of largesse, which is one of the principles of chivalry of our order. Remember this. People may not remember the precise words that you said, but they will always remember how they made you feel. Because we shared each other, because we gave ourselves. So, this holiday season, whether you do Yule or Christmas or Midwinter Bloat or Hanukkah or whatever, I hope you have a safe, happy, and prosperous and joyous season. Practice social distancing and go out there and connect with each other virtually and be glorious. Wassail.